Hi, this is Lee from ColouringQueen.net, and today I've got Mermaids Fairies and Other Girls of Whimsy, the colouring book by Hannah Lynn, and this is the 50 fan favourites. And as you can see from the cover, it's beautiful, it's lovely and glossy with lovely little modern day mermaids and fairies and little whimsical type girls on the front cover. Now it's a soft cover book, and it measures approximately 8.5 inches by 11 inches, which is about 21.5 centimetres by about 27.5 centimetres. There's nothing really to colour in on the cover. You could, always use a little bit of alcohol-based markers like Sharpies or whatever over here to colour in, but quite frankly you've got lots and lots of pictures to colour in on the cover, inside, so you don't really need to colour the cover in. So we start out, we've got a lovely title page. This is a great spot to test your markers and whatnot and see if they bleed through onto the other side. Now the paper is quite thin, so they will bleed through if you don't put a blotter behind it. So I always have a handy piece of cardstock or even photocopy paper or even the back of a cereal box because it's quite thin, and I just put it behind there if I'm not taking the picture out and putting it on a clipboard. So that way any bleed through from wet markers will go onto your blotting page and they won't damage the image behind. So lovely little picture there on the cover, very cute title page. Now the artist has given us some little handy hints, and she has more at her website if you wanted to check those out. Now she suggests putting 4 to 5 pieces of copy paper behind the page, but if you've got thick cardstock or a cereal box, you could use that instead of the copy paper. And that also helps if you're using pencils, by the way, because when we get excited and when we press really hard with our pencils, we tend to leave little dents on the other side of the page. So always put a bit of paper in between. And so we've got some thumbnail images here of the actual illustrations that are contained in the book. And if you loved fiddly bits, which I don't, if you loved fiddly bits, you could colour these in and sort of cut them out as like a bookmark each and laminate them, or take them to your local office place and get them to laminate it for you. Very, very cute little thumbnails. Now as you can see, there's a number of pages there of the thumbnails because there's a number of illustrations. There's 50 of the illustrations in the book. And you'll see this is a beautiful mermaid. She's taking up virtually the whole of the page. And look how well she's centered on the page, like the whole page is being used. And it's got a lovely little border around it, so we don't have drawing going up there into the spine, making it super difficult to colour. And the other thing I like about it is if we took this out and put it on a clipboard, the marks from the clipboard wouldn't ruin the picture too much because there's this little gap between the picture and the actual bit where you would put it onto your clipboard. It's a gorgeous picture, lovely line work, really well defined, so if you've got eyesight issues you should have no problems at all seeing the line work there. What I really love about this artist is the way she does hair. It's just beautiful. It just looks so flowing and just super, super gorgeous. And here we have another one. Now I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the flip through because these pictures are all beautiful. They're all centered really well on the page. She uses the whole page really well, and none of them run to the spine of the book. They're all just absolutely gorgeous. So there we have it, Mermaids Fairies and Other Girls of Whimsy. Great value colouring book. It's got 50 gorgeous illustrations in it. If you love colouring in girls or doing people or skin tones and hair, you will just adore this book. And all the illustrations, as you can see, are clearly defined in black. The hair is super detailed. Some of the drawings are very, very complex and some are a little bit easier to do. But you know, this is a fabulous book. And I really look forward to hearing if you've coloured in this book and if you enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you next time for another colouring book review. And in the meantime, happy colouring.